All right, so here we are with a djembe that can be pulled individually, not using the extra rope and doing a twist of the rope, but we're gonna leave it just like this, and we're gonna make these tighter. Okay, now I'm not gonna go through and do that whole thing. What I really wanna do is just show you how my contraption works, so if you want, you can go build your own. It saves a lot of pain in your back and saves a lot of work too, because this works with a pulley. So really, initially, you can see that it's just a table. That's all it is a table. Okay, and then it has this put on here, which is coming off the table up against the wall. We have it anchored into the wall. This is going to hold the drum down. So when I put the drum up here to start pulling on these ropes, I don't want the drum to move around. So I slide this little top piece up and I put it down on the top of the drum. Okay, now that doesn't exactly just hold it in place because this slides. So I have these assorted sizes of wood here, and I find out, okay, what size do I need to put in here to lock it in place? Okay, so now if I put a couple of them in there, it's like locked in place now. And for fine tuning of that, I have like little drumsticks and things, and you can jam it in there because all drums are different heights. So you just need this to hold it in place. Another real common solution to the drum moving is people will put posts right here. They'll drill holes in the table, and could be metal posts, could be wood, so that when you start to pull on this, the drum doesn't move towards you. That's one way of doing it. I have no problem with my way of doing it. It works great. Because when I pull, I don't pull at me, I actually pull straight down. Because here, I have these ropes going through two holes in the tabletop. So those go down to my lever. Okay, so this big 2x4 here, it's about almost 3 feet long, and it's on a hinge. And so there's a knot tied at the bottom here, comes up through here, then we have a pulley, and then it comes down through there with a knot tied to anchor this piece of rope. So this is anchored, this goes to there, this can go up and down. So when I want to pull one of my ropes here, I use this piece of metal here that I have tied on. Another solution is called an ascender. A lot of people use it's for climbing. It's like a Petzl makes them, other companies make them. It actually will clamp onto a piece of rope. However, it can shred the rope, it can cause some complication. It's kind of a bigger contraption. To me, this has been a really good way of doing it. This is just like from a dock on a lake somewhere, and you tie your boat up to this. And how I do it is when you pull this up all the way to the top, you take the rope you want to pull, and it comes right at the bottom of it there, and then you have to turn the rope and make a loop. So I twist the rope, and it makes this loop here. And then that loop goes over the top. So really, it's only hooked onto one side like that. And now that's on there. So if I step on and I don't even have to hold it because this is anchored in by that, and I start pulling down on this rope, it's gonna pull it down, okay? Now this isn't tied off, I'm just doing this to show you kind of, I don't really wanna get you the whole detail on how to do it, but if you want, you can have this anchored off and you're gonna pull this tight. Then you have to use vice grip, lock it on there, and you've got your tension. Then you're gonna run it to the next one. Pull your slack through, get your thing up here, tie this like I was doing before. This vice grip's probably in the way now. This goes under there, you make a loop. So I twist the rope right there, turn it, hook it over the top of that. So it locks it in. When I pull on this, there, now you can get the tension because this is holding it in place. I take this one off, and then I lock it onto there. And you go all the way around the drum. Pull the same tension, check the tension of the head, make it balanced. That's the tuning before the tuning. So this piece here, this has been welded on there. This is not something you can go purchase. This is just a piece of I think it might be steel, and had this welded on there. It's just a little hook like that, and the rope just hooks right on there. That's how it works.